up YouTube? Lee the Captain here, back again with another YouTube video on nothing other than RSR. And in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be giving everyone an update on RSR, and I'm going to be talking about the recent RSR price pump and what is causing it. I'm also going to be giving everyone an update on RSR staking and the whole crypto space as a whole. So let's jump straight into the video. When we take a look at the price of RSR, check this out, right? The volume is up nearly 300% in the last 24 hours. Wow, clearly everyone is excited and hyped about RSR staking finally going live. And for everyone wondering why RSR staking is such a big deal and why it's causing a price bump, the reason why that is because RSR staking is something that RSR holders have been waiting for a long time. And with RSR staking being available, RSR holders are finally able to stake their RSR and receive yield. And not only that, right? With RSR staking being available, RSR is one step closer to being linked to the Reserve app. And for you guys who don't know, I say this in all my videos, it feels repetitive, but it is very important, right? Because the Reserve app has an annual volume of over $1.2 billion a year. And it's available in 5 different countries in Latin America with over 500,000 customers. Just imagine that. With RSR staking being available, RSR is one step closer to being linked to the Reserve app. That would be absolutely fantastic for the price of RSR. However, I did make a video more in depth about the release of RSR staking, which you can check out, by the way. However, besides that point, long story short, that is the reason why the price of RSR right now is just absolutely pumping. And RSR staking is going to be available in around 7 days, a week from this point, which is why a lot of people are trying to join in on the hype. They are essentially trying to FOMO into RSR. Now, this could very well be a pump and dump event where we see the price of RSR just going up before RSR staking, and then let's say it goes live, people start dumping RSR. That very well could happen. However, personally, when it comes to me, the price of RSR, it can pump, it can dump, it doesn't matter. My strategy is always to dollar cost average. Despite whatever happens in the markets, I keep buying. And of course, right, I'm not going all in. I'm buying a set amount on a set schedule. And with dollar cost averaging, it essentially is just buying no matter what happens. The markets can do bad, the markets can do good. It is just a consistent buying on a consistent basis. With dollar cost averaging, you're not trying to time the market, you're not trying to outsmart the market. You essentially are just investing for the long term. And that is something that I personally do, not only with RSR, I do that with all of my crypto investments. I focus on the long term. And when I take a look at the prices of RSR right now, essentially, I think it pretty much has bottomed out. Yeah, it could go lower, but if anything, I think the price of RSR is much closer to a bottom than it is a top. RSR is incredibly oversold, and the way I think about these low prices is that these prices are at a discount price. As of right now, I can buy more RSR than ever before. If you truly think about the game of investing, it essentially is just buying low and selling high. And these bear markets, in my opinion, provide a very amazing opportunity. During bear markets, prices are so low. Bull markets can make people rich, but bear markets can make people wealthy. And that is not financial advice, but if you take a look at legendary investors, for example, you take a look at Warren Buffett. How did he get rich, right? He essentially got rich by buying during a bear market. And what else does Warren Buffett do, right? He also dollar cost averages. That strategy for Warren Buffett has worked for the past 70 years. And in my opinion, that strategy is going to work as well for the next 70 years and beyond. Dollar cost averaging, buying low and selling high, in my opinion, has been a proven investment strategy that has worked for many years, which is why I am doing exactly that. And I'm taking advantage of these low prices. That's not financial advice. I want to talk about the Reserve website because recently they did upgrade the website. And if you scroll down further on their website, they do talk a lot more about RSR staking. They are preparing for when RSR staking is finally going to go live. Before they updated the website, the section when it comes to RSR staking was kind of hidden. It was kind of hard to find. You had to kind of read an article for it on Medium where they were showcasing the DApp when it comes to RSR staking, which I did a review on, by the way, on another video. However, besides that fact, right, they are now showcasing it a lot more. And if you take a look at the DApp, it looks so clean, it looks so simple. And when you take a look at the interface when it comes to the DApp, it shows everything clearly and perfectly. It shows the R token stats, it shows the R token's market cap, the TVL in Reserve, it shows the amount of holders they have. The staking DApp looks so transparent and really gives holders a chance to make a well-informed decision. Now, this is only a preview of what the staking DApp will look like. However, cover, just from a glance, looks so amazing. They also talk more about R tokens. However, as of right now, it is unclear as to what R tokens are exactly going to be used for. They also don't say who are going to be building R tokens. As of right now, the Reserve Protocol isn't giving much information when it comes to the specifics of R tokens. We as RSR holders at this point can only wait until the mainnet launch happens and essentially wait and see as to what happens to R tokens more specifically. If the Reserve Protocol does release any more information when it comes to R tokens before the mainnet launch, I will surely make a video on it, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I also want to talk about what's going on in the whole crypto market as of right now, because the health of the crypto markets as of right now is greatly going to determine the price of RSR. So let's jump straight into it. When it comes to people's sentiment, when it comes to the whole crypto space right now, I get it, right? A lot of people are fearful. A lot of people are uncertain as of right now as to what's going to happen to the whole crypto space overall. I mean, if you take a look at the fear and greed index, as of right now, people are in extreme fear. They are very scared as of right now. If you take a look at this chart, historically speaking, every single time the whole crypto space is in extreme fear, it usually is an excellent bottom indicator, which I think is a sign that we could very well be seeing a recovery very, very soon when it comes to the whole crypto space overall. Back when the price of Bitcoin was 17,500, the crypto greed and fear index was at a 6. Being at 24 as of right now when it comes to the crypto greed and fear index is already 4 times higher than what we saw back in June when the price of Bitcoin was 17,500. I think that very well could have been the bottom when it comes to the whole crypto space overall in terms of prices. So in a sense, we could very well have seen the bottom already when it comes to the price of not only Bitcoin, but RSR as well. Even though the current conditions are not doing that good, I think it is slowly becoming better and better. And you also have to understand that great things take time. The price of RSR, in my opinion, will go up eventually in the future. And I think the next bull run, it will be even bigger than the bull run we saw last year. In fact, I think the price of RSR, the next bull run, is going to smash through its all-time high price. Because if you truly think about it, the price of RSR last year was able to reach its all-time high price despite RSR staking even being available. Just imagine what happens to the price of RSR the next bull run after RSR staking is up and running. That is why, again, right, I think the next bull run, the price of RSR will be even bigger than before. And the prices of cryptos, they pick up again when we least expect them to do so. Prices of cryptos can do this for a long time, then suddenly, boom, it can just have a big run like that. And I don't want to miss out on a RSR bull run. So what am I doing right now? I just keep buying and I'm just going to hodl until we see that next bull run. And after that point, I'm going to take profits, of course. And if you take a look at stocks, much like cryptos, as of right now, are also not doing good. In fact, right, if you take a look at the fear and greed index when it comes to stocks, it is sitting at 15, much lower than 24, which is what the whole crypto space is in right now. In fact, as of right now, people are more fearful when it comes to the stock market when compared to the whole crypto space. People are more scared of stocks right now than cryptos. I think more and more people are beginning to understand that, hey, cryptos are just much better than stocks overall. And if you take a look at this chart, historically speaking, Bitcoin, along with the whole crypto space overall, usually goes up and down based on cycles. And as of right now, we are beginning the end of cycle 4. We are entering cycle 5 at this point. And usually, historically speaking, every single time we end a cycle, that usually indicates a bottom, and a beginning of a new cycle usually indicates a recovery and then a massive run. And we are in that exact same position as of right now. Like I mentioned before, right? We are entering cycle 5. And this is not only just excellent news when it comes to the price of Bitcoin and the whole crypto space overall. This is also bullish news when it comes to the price of RSR. Even though as of right now, we may be experiencing bad times when it comes to the whole crypto space overall, the future will actually be bright, right? The future will be brighter than today. As of right now, we just have to stay patient. We have to stay on the course and we have to take a long-term approach when it comes to all of this. And I do think these tough economic times weed out the weak hands when it comes to investors, and only the strong ones will prevail to experience the next run. And in my opinion, cryptos, along with the housing market, along with stocks, along with everything basically, will make a big recovery in the future. Again, right, just a matter of time. I am more bullish on the whole crypto space overall more than ever before, and I am more bullish on RSR than ever before as well. And that's been it for today's YouTube video. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the video, and make sure to smash that like button. Also, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest RSR news and content. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.